Well, the end of the day is about to happen, and a lot of these big tech stocks that have been taken off are just getting hammered. Netflix, SPY, um, even BABA we were in yesterday. Tesla is not looking so hot. We got multiple bounces, but no higher highs. Um, and we had these huge run-ups because of earnings. I mean, the euphoria is real. The FOMO is real. If there's ever going to be a pullback, it'll likely be here. I mean, there are times when this does work out and all-time highs break out, but I'm not putting my money on it. Let's see what SPY is doing. We're 3 minutes to close. I see a lot of hesitancy in the market. A lot of selling going on SPY. I did open up some short positions today just to hedge against. I'm really not in a lot of plays. I took profit on most of this stuff yesterday. The only thing that I am doing like a lotto earnings call on is the LVS, and I posted that in the group chat. I did hedge a little bit. I bought some $36 puts just in case we see a scare back down to 36. Maybe there's a big sell-off, but they're just more protective puts than anything. I'm expecting to lose on them and make up for it with my long calls. But we got heavy selling coming into the end of day. A lot of selling. This volume is crazy. So we'll see what happens with earnings. I like Netflix, but it's kind of one of those things that might be tempted to short just because of how much it's ran. I mean, it's just been in this bull formation for ever. I mean, things have to retrace eventually. Let's see. So we're kind of just going to wait it out till the buzzer, less than a minute. Just kind of see people's initial reactions on earnings. Huge, wow. It's actually turning into a green candle. A lot of people don't want to let this stock go, LVS. This is why I'm in this long, and I only have the hedges. All right, start off with Tesla. So I think their earnings is right after the bell. And we're getting a tank already. We'll see. This usually takes about 30 minutes to an hour to kind of figure out where it wants to go. The one I'm concerned about is LVS. That's the play I'm in. Cryptocurrency doing great. Didn't talk about this a whole lot other than, I mean, I did mention that it was in this triangle formation. I drew this little line here showing where it could go. It's not following the exact pattern. It kind of did one of these, but It looks like it wants to break out here. If it can consolidate on top of the triangle, I think we see that upside, that parabolic upside that I have drawn there. Okay, coming in from Netflix. So far. Let's see the earnings. So, yeah, Tesla's undecided. LVS looking strong. SPY kind of coming down. This is why we hedged. We have a lot of companies coming out with earnings today after the bell. So that's why we took some SPY hedges, because I think that there's a lot of euphoria in the market right now. And I mean, we're back at all-time highs, and that's when you want to be careful. When other people are being greedy, look at this run. Other people are being greedy, you want to be smart. LVS looking great. So Netflix is still kind of undecided. Tesla undecided. Let's see what else came out with earnings today. Oh, Verizon. That's another one I wanted to look at. It's just looking strong. I don't know where this stock was, but I guarantee it went higher. I remember this stock from a while back. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So it looks like we're not getting any overreactions on earnings yet. I don't know if the full reports are out yet or people are being cautious. Tesla is just kind of doing its thing. This one might not even move on earnings. Oh, 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 there goes the sell. Oh man, this is why. This is why we don't get greedy. Wow. Look at this fall. Well, some people are trying to buy it. Some people are trying to buy it back up. Oh. These earnings reports are kind of crazy. Oh wow. Well, looks like Tesla's doing its thing again. LVS tanked. Yeah. But it could get bought back up. Yeah, these earnings, it's just, you kind of don't want to be in the market on these earnings, to be honest. LVS is actually selling off. This is why we bought those protected puts, the $36 puts. They expire, I think, 10 days from now, so let me see what those will look like if they're in the money. Yeah, so if this ends up at 36 bucks, let's just put a little array here, 36. We're gonna put an alert. So we're long on this for March contracts. We were short term. So if it does get down here in the money, we'll probably be looking at 300–400% profit on those contracts. And then, like I mentioned in the Facebook post, I'll be averaging down on the March contracts. So, and then I did post the SPY puts today. I personally think that SPY is way overbought right now. I mean, we're right next to all-time highs. It's just a little too good. I don't know. It's big W. What's Tesla doing? Yep, Tesla's selling off. I almost posted a Tesla lotto call contract, and then I was like, I don't know. Glad I didn't. Well, nothing too exciting happening here. I think we'll see Tesla sell off over the night. I don't know what it's going to reach. I mean, there's a lot of demand for Tesla. I would like to be in Tesla. I just don't want to be in Tesla at these prices. Let's see. Yeah, so I would expect to sell off probably to 830 if the market's not liking it. If we see a bounce at 830, that could be a confirmation of more bullish activity. This was the long-term trend line that we were trading within on Tesla on the 4-hour chart. It was staying in that well-defined range. It broke that range, ran into earnings because of euphoria. Earnings just came out. I don't even know what they look like, but you know, they may have been underwhelming. I'm not sure. But this isn't looking too strong. Netflix is looking okay. SPY's not doing much. LVS is selling off. I'm glad I grabbed those protected puts just in case, but we'll see what happens in the morning. I'm not really long on too many positions right now, just the state of the market, how SPY's near all-time highs. A lot of people think that this is going to break through the ceiling and then put in a new high and then retrace and put in a new high. It's possible, but I'm going to wait for that confirmation until I do so, because this could be a false breakout. People love buying the dips, but see, if we look at the chart on SPY on the weekly, I mean, we've been running pretty hard, so since March. I mean, this was previous all-time highs here. at 340. COVID happened. Bounced right back up, went from 340 to 450. And there's not really a justification, in my opinion. I don't think businesses are making more money. I think certain industries are for sure. But just be careful the next week or two or three. It's going to be a lot of earnings seasons. If you want to go long on stuff, I would probably stick to stocks, and I would stick to managing your position sizes like always. No more than 2% in one play of your portfolio or even long-term position, because this weird stuff happens. Let's see, was there anything else I had on watch? Carnival. So, I like Carnival here. This is just, I guess I can throw out this recommended play. I like longs on Carnival here. I like shares. I like selling cash secured puts. If you don't know what a cash secured put is, buy shares. I don't believe this industry is going anywhere anytime soon. I think when things get to reopening, it's just going to come back full force. Of course, they're not making a lot of money right now, so look at the volume. See their earnings. Yeah, their earnings have been negative, obviously. But it's been bouncing around in this support line. What in the heck happened here? Support lines got all jacked up. And I mean, CCL is currently selling off like crazy. These green lines, these are going to be the support lines. So if you wanted to pick up shares around these levels, this was the absolute bottom at $8. Nobody let it go lower than that. But I'm going to draw another trend line here. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that. I am back. So yeah, Carnival, it's currently trading within this trend range. It's at the bottom of this range. So a lot of people would be tempted to sell right now because it's so low. I, I I disagree because it's been in this trend line for so long. I think that the upside potential is there. Of course, if we do see a market sell-off, like I'm thinking might happen, it could go a little bit lower, but That's why I like shares on this or cash covered puts. Tesla's not really doing a whole much. It's going to sell off eventually. I don't know what it'll sell off to, but it's going to sell off, I think. Some weird happens. I don't know. Elon just, he tends to manipulate the market. Yeah. SPY, I mean, it's technically still in a bull flag. Um, like I said, I'm just in hedges right now for my long stuff. I'm not in much. But I just be careful going on longs right now. I'm going to be watching the market over the next week or so, looking at developments. And I plan on going live more often, at least 1 or 2 times a week. I will be posting in the group chat when I'll be going live. I would love to have people asking questions. I don't want to, well, we'll say that. Tesla's selling off. Anyway, yeah, I'll be live. I want to answer questions. I want to help you guys get better as traders. I'm not the best trader, but I have been doing my research for a couple of years now. So um, buy low, sell high. That's the name of the game. Um, and don't get FOMO. But we'll see what happens here. Hope you guys have a good day. I know this is a pretty quick one, but we will be live soon. Till then, later, guys.